Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. We are here today in Etobicoke. It is October the 28th. Happy early Halloween, I suppose. And it's a pretty nice 11 degrees Celsius. And today we are walking through the Humber Arboretum. So this Arboretum is located at my college that I attend. This is Humber, specifically the North Campus. And today we are gonna take a walk. And since it kind of leads into the Humber River Trail, we'll be able to keep going a little more until we reach Highway 27. So we start here at the welcome board. And there's a map of it. So as you can see, Highway 27 is right here. And that is the Humber Trail. Here's the circle, or the main area here. And I chose this fall day. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of flowers, of course. All right, program interrupted to take some pictures. Always happy to help. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. This is really a special one. Not a lot of people know about this place, and if they do, it's kind of far out of the city, you know, out of downtown. And as a student at Humber, this is really a very cool place that you can just go and walk around in between classes in the morning. Take your morning run, for example. If you're tuning in, please hit that thumbs up button, as it's always very much appreciated, and subscribe to help the channel out. Remember, the more subscribers we get, the more engagement. That means the more fun stuff I can do for you guys. It includes media events and such. And let's just walk around and enjoy the various trees and colors that are still here. Like I mentioned, it is 11 degrees Celsius. And the reason why it's nice and not too cold is just a lack of a strong wind. There goes a big and heavy plane. Here's a building that, if you take the appropriate classes, you'll be able to actually come here for a class. So this is the Center for Urban Ecology. Really cool. It's probably one of the coolest classrooms here. It's almost like it's in the woods. I think parks that are built by colleges and universities are probably one of the nicest. And beautiful parks to walk around, because they are typically built by and designed by students of the college, alumni. Mainly for ourselves to enjoy. And it's also kept really nice, because you got to learn on something. And hey, this is good training material, right? The bench design actually is pretty nice. They have like bricks and then a wooden top. I like the look of that. Here's our pond. And this video I have to give thanks to Aiden Thompson McGuire for the idea. I don't know why, but I've never thought about doing a video over here, even though I've walked here a couple times during this semester already. Here's one of the bridges. We might be hearing a good number of planes here because we're close to the airport. This place, the Humber Arboretum, is located behind Humber College, and Humber College is located at the near intersection of Highway 27 and Finch. So we are in very close proximity of the airport. Here's another one of those bridges, and you can see there's a deck over there on the left, and I see some ducks. I'll be going closer to those on the other bridge. Hopefully they don't swim away too far. You can sit down here, enjoy a meal, or just sit and relax. This is a very good escape from the city. We're gonna go inside of here. Even though there's little plants and flowers still out and about, we can imagine they're here. This is called Garden of the Rising Moon. And there goes another plane. Oh, look at this. So here are the students that contributed to building this garden. Like I said, it's designed and constructed by mostly students. And it took over a span of 4 years to build this place. But if you look on the map, you'll see that the pathways kind of loop around a lot. And it's done very well and thoughtfully so that you can walk around and get lost for a good amount of time. And now we're going to cross over this bridge here that I was looking at the ducks before. Of course, they swam away further, but there they are. You can kind of see them. We'll turn left. Please do not take photos of the book. I wonder if a video doesn't really count as photos. You can probably pause the video and take a look at the images and pages here, if you so wish. I'm not gonna specifically stop and look at them, because then it would be sort of like a photo. There's a walk up to residence. We're not gonna go there. I was walking downhill there, which was nice, but all I know is there will be a time when we have to go back up the hill. Hopefully it's not too steep on the other side. I don't think I've actually visited this part of the park yet, but I have mostly hung around the garden area. You know, back when there was flowers and all that. Now what we're coming up upon is the Humber Trail. This is that city trail that runs along the Humber River, of course. So we could go left and we would reach Highway 27 there. There's a little walkway that goes up to Woodbine Mall. If you pay attention when I'm quiet, you can hear a lot of animals in the trees and birds. I must say it's very nice. But I'm walking right on the Humber Trail just so that we can enter back into the Humber part. There's another entrance up ahead. And that will sort of lead us around the other way towards the gardens, and that's going to be that for the video, basically. The Humber River is just to the left of us. It's more sort of like a creek right here. See? Now that's a small river. It becomes much, much larger downstream. All right, do you see this right angle path that just sort of starts here? This will lead us back into the Humber Arboretum part. of the park here. There's only one right path, they say. So we go right. Oh, well, here's the hill that we have to go up. It's not too bad. But in the winter, this will not be passable, really. You can see the river a little better from this point of view. As it gets windier, but I'm using my DJI mic with wind muff, so it shouldn't be too bad for the camera. Give this video a like if you would come here and walk yourself, or perhaps bring a bike to the Humber Trail and visit the Humber Arboretum. Does it speak to you? The garden sure is really nice. And these trails are also very good. They're not asphalt. And all the leaves on the ground, yellow, red, brown. They give this walk today a very nice atmosphere. It's not going to last that long. As you know, once the leaves start falling, they don't last. Look at that vibrant red tree. How cool is that? This is why I like to do trail walks in the fall as opposed to the summer or spring. It's just because of all of these colors that come out. And it's really pretty short of a time to do all the walks because this time lasts only about a couple of weeks or so. The sign says Discovery Walks. Now the thing here is, if we go to the right, like I was doing, we're going to come to the same place we were before. So instead of doing that, I'll go left so that we can explore as much of the trail as possible. Well, I can't really guarantee that I'm going to cover every single inch or every single pathway, but we are covering most in this video. There was a sign that we passed on the right there, and it had a very interesting question. So I didn't stop at it to see the answer, but I wonder what you guys might think. Why do we sit in a circle to tell stories? I'm curious. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. A circle is a very powerful symbol if you think about it. We're back at the crossroads. We were here before, but if we keep going right, we're going to discover the other pathway. So once again, we have to go down this little hill, and there will come the time when we go up again. I'm getting a pretty nice exercise. I try not to walk too slowly when I do trail walks. Alright, so now if you see on Google Maps, we are on the leftmost pathway. This is the edge of the trail, of the walking trails here. So now we're kind of going around in a circle back to the entrance. Look at it. It's all just covered in a carpet of leaves. Have you ever had this feeling that things were just way more colorful when you were a kid, and as we grow up, somehow they find a way to become just gray or dull? Well, I was looking at this forest, and I think if you go to nature and take your mind off absolutely everything, you just focus on walking and looking, And even without all the fall colors, if you can find a sort of piece, you'll see a lot of color. No winter maintenance of walkway and stairs. Use at own risk. What even is this way? I don't think this is part of the Arboretum trail. We're kind of venturing off path here. Is there really a path though in the forest? You can go wherever you like. That's the beauty of it. This does, though, look like a trail. And here's what I like about it. Notice how we went from asphalt to gravel. And now we're just plain on walking on grass. Hey, what's this gate doing here? I wonder what is guarding. Something important, I bet. Well, here comes the uphill. We gotta make up all that elevation again. That loud airplane was a Emirates Airbus A380. And hey, look at that. We found our way back. This is an important sign. I wish there was actually no reason to put up signs like this in places like such, but it is a smoke-free and vape-free Arboretum. There's a bike lockup if you want to walk down the paths. And let me know if you enjoyed this video. Thank you to everyone who has watched and hit that thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. We are coming to a close here. And that has been a walkthrough of the Humber Arboretum, or Arboretum, at this North Campus. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for all the support on the channel. Keep on being awesome. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. We just have to go back to this incredible view from this terrace. And you know, ciao for now.